not a great practice, but I dive this spot pretty much every time. I don't have a car, so I can't go too far. But these structures were not here last time I came to dive. It seems we have some men at Hune hard at work, so forget the dive. We're gonna set up a night vision camera here, and we're gonna try to catch these. Just kidding, here we go. There was this big old monk seal on the beach, kind of making me nervous. Threw him a shotgun, got his blessing, so hopped in the water. Back in the shallows with the 3-prong. The shallows right along the coastline is my favorite place to hunt, and winter is coming, so it will not be available soon. See this big old school of kala right here? Looking delectable. Try not to spook them. Take another drop really quick. Did a terrible breathe up. Take a look to the right. There they are. Hide my body behind this rock. And just as I expected, I am not skilled enough to 3-prong a kala. So I decided to start training my taco eye. I'm looking in these little crevices for octopus. I do find a good fishing lead. Try to put it on the stringer to make a joke about it being catch of the day, but it didn't fit. Whatever. And then I run into this juvenile school of veke, but I want a big one, so I interrogate them. Then I find these 2 cool cowrie snail shells. They look like they're trying to make a third, so I'll leave them be. And all these little under rock ledges, they look like they'd be incredible for like holding fish. I always check there, always feel like I might find a big one. I never do. And it has just occurred to me that I, a big foreign predator here, see these spots and go, oh, there's probably fish there. So yeah, I guess it's not as good as a hiding spot as I thought it was. Anyway, look who got sick of tanning and came to join me in the water. This guy was huge, and I am disturbed at how close he got before I saw him. He's checking out my kui right now, looking if I have any fish for him to take. So now I feel just fine about getting nothing. He definitely would have taken it anyway. You see me aiming the spear at him. I'm just keeping it between me and him in case something happens. I don't know. He is an apex predator on his home ground, so never hurts to be safe. And with that, dinner's coming from the freezer. I've been having trouble finding fish near me, so I thought it might be time to go to the fish. And that prompted this little casual, quick little trip to find the delicious fish. And in a second we're gonna pass under the tree of wisdom, but lucky me, my uncle told me the goblin's riddle, so I answered it correctly, gained all of human knowledge right there. And here we're gonna pass under the tree of forgetfulness and through the pines, found some strawberry guavas, collected some of those. They were rotten by the time we got home. And finally got to our destination here, which is a secret airport. That's right, we're finding these fish. The fish live in water. I can't see the fish. Birds can see the fish. So it seems like I have to go where the birds are. And the pilot kept flying me around all this junk, and I was like, dude, I know what a mountain looks like. Take me to the water. We do spot a good fish in a moment, and I tell the pilot to lower it to 200 feet and let me jump out and go get some dinner. It's tough to spot with the untrained eye, but he is right here. Now, unfortunately, the camera cut out and I missed the first 195 feet of free fall jumping out. But yeah, that was the last 5 feet. And super convenient. I just happened to bump into my buddy too, so yeah, looks like we're diving together. I was just finishing up a drop and on my way up and bump into this octopus here. Hello. That'll work. So I take the tension out of my band and start coaxing them out. You just kind of tickle them and they get uncomfortable and try to flee, and you grab them on their way out. This one is small but legal, and my dive buddy here, Austin, has never tried one, so I hand it off to him and yeah, let him get after it.
I'll take you.
Oh yeah. You want to try to braid him? It's right in between his eyes.
You just bite it, don't you?
That's what everyone does. I couldn't do it with mine. I just had to knife it. I tried like for 5 minutes.
Oh, and there he goes, getting right after it. Yes, sir. The octopus fights back and rips his snorkel off. And I take his spear to free up a hand for the battle. I should have done that from the beginning. Here, I'm taking a drop, just trying to get some cool footage, some third-person view of him spearing. I instead just bang my spear into the rocks and scare away everything he's hunting. Found a pretty cool ground, though. Very, very fishy spot. This would have been a really cool shot with my GoPro at a good angle. Just some more third-person footage. I think it's cool to see this angle of it. I don't get an opportunity for it a lot. Don't believe he got a fish on this drop. And I pop on down after him, and we're kind of just going for surgeon fish. Like the outlier kind, like Myco, blue lined. The kind that not a lot of people often go for, but they're pretty good. They're lacking a little bit texturally, but they taste incredible. And this guy looks really cool too. Their patterns are super neat. You can see I get a bad shot on him, so I'm kind of spinning him to the left to use that water to keep some pressure on him so he doesn't come off. Look at his gorgeous self though. Super cool. There we go. Taking a pretty clunky drop down. Awful duck dive, awful angle, but these fish aren't targeted too much, so yeah, they're not as skittish as most of the more heavily hit species, so I was still able to get a shot off on him. And then I see this boxfish looking suspiciously unharassed, so I just go and say what's up. Austin got a good few fish too, and we had a fish fry afterwards, but I was just enjoying the company without filming. Thanks for watching.